Klika here, and today I'm going to talk about something a little different. Usually you see me on the web, or you see me in different places. I'm talking about strength and conditioning, or personal training, or nutrition, or one of those things that I love. But today we're going to talk about something else I love, and that's leadership. And I'm not talking about necessarily being a leader from a business owner standpoint, although that's something that's very helpful in what we're going to talk about today. I'm talking about being a leader from within your company. Being an all-star employee, what Seth Godin calls a linchpin. Are you indispensable to your company? Those of you who know me may know that I've been with Todd Durkin since Fitness Quest 10 started 10 years ago. And I have been an employee. I do not own the company. I don't own Fitness Quest 10 at all. But from the day I started here at Fitness Quest 10, I wanted to be the best employee I could be. I knew that some of Todd's strengths were things that were greater than my strengths, and I knew that he could help me quite a bit, but I also knew I could help Todd. So what I was able to do in that time in the last 10 years is, as an employee, I've been able to speak internationally, author books, DVDs, create programs, attain residual income, and create a very substantial income every year, all while being an employee, and you can do it too. So if you're an employee and you're working for someone, as you know, not everyone can own a business, nor does everyone want to own a business. Owning a business is a ton of liabilities, a ton of administrative tasks, a ton of things that we as personal trainers aren't necessarily good at. And a good personal trainer realizes when someone owns a business, that person may be better at those things. But you can leverage your talents as a personal trainer to create success, not only for yourself, but for your company. Because realize this, business owners out there, when an employee is successful, A, you're going to keep that employee for a long time, and B, your business is going to become more successful. Now, employees, realize this. When your business is successful, when your owner is successful, that offers you more opportunities. Because if your business's brand and name is out there and it's circulating in the blogosphere and out on the speaker circuit and out in society, you can attach your name to that brand, and it offers all kinds of opportunities for you. So the first thing I'm going to talk about to facilitate this relationship between the employer and the employee to create success, I'm going to talk about communication, because that's the foundation of a successful relationship. When an employer and employee are able to communicate effectively as to what their needs are and their wants are and what they need to accomplish for each other, that's when you have a great situation. So if you're an employee out there and you're working for someone and you want to create a product or a program, your employer will help you, because I'll tell you this, employers are revenue driven. Employers, their food, their life, the lights come on in their house because there is profit within the company. If you can come up with an idea that helps create more profit, then that idea, the owner is going to take that idea. Now, if you're an owner, don't be afraid of your employees being successful. A successful employee means a successful business. Also, a successful employee usually means you're going to be able to keep that employee for a long time if you help facilitate their success. So if you're an employer, make sure if your employee has an idea, a product or a program, make sure that entertain that idea, because it might help your bottom line. Now, employees, when you go to a business owner, when you go to your boss or administration, make sure you have a clear, concise model of what you want to happen. I see this mistake all the time. Employees go to employers and say, oh, hey, I got this really cool idea for this camp. It's like we have this camp and like this happens, and that doesn't work, because the business owner then just hears, well, that's all kinds of new administrative work for me. That's not going to significantly help my bottom line, because I'm going to be investing all this time and money into it. So have a clear, concise model down to the T of not only how is it going to help you as an employee, but how is it going to help the company? What resources from the company are involved in this? How are you going to market it? Go with a clear, concise plan for your product or program. If you do it right, your employer will embrace it, because they're trying to make money. And you may be able to tap into some of the employer's resources. You could market your product through your company's already existing marketing database. If the owner of your company is out on the speaker circuit or has a large audience, they can advertise it to their large audience. It's a way, communicating with your employer is a way to leverage your marketing and leverage your exposure with your product or program. So your assignment for this week, if you want to move forward at being a linchpin in your company and being a leader in your company, I want you to write down and create a plan you can present to your employer or to your administration to create that program. Part of that is you need to know what it's going to do for you, but you also need to make it clear what it's going to do for the company. So do that this week. Thanks for listening to me today. If you'd like to get more information on internal leadership for your company, stay tuned to my blog at coachklika.blogspot.com. You can also reach me by email at brett@fitnessquest10.com. So let's get out there. Be a leader within your company. We'll see you soon.